Welcome to this sound healing journey created to support healing from the emotional effects of being raised by a parent who struggled with addiction. If your parent was consumed by alcohol, drugs, or another form of addiction, your childhood may have felt unpredictable, unsafe, or chaotic. You may have learned early on how to read the room, or walk on eggshells, or become invisible just to survive. Children of addicted parents often grow up too fast. You may have become the caretaker, the peacekeeper, or the quiet one who didn't ask for much. Love may have felt conditional or inconsistent, intertwined with fear, guilt, or confusion. Your parent may have loved you deeply, but their addiction likely took up most of the space in the relationship. And when a parent is lost in their own pain or cravings, the child's emotional world often becomes secondary or completely ignored. As a child, this may have looked like broken promises, missed milestones, or moments where you had to protect yourself or your siblings from the very person who was supposed to protect you. In adulthood, this wound can show up as hyper-independence, difficulty trusting others, fear of abandonment, or a constant need to control your environment to feel safe. You might carry a deep sense of shame or a belief that love is always laced with instability. Healing from the addicted parent wound means reclaiming your sense of safety, your right to be nurtured, and your ability to trust what's consistent and real. This sound healing journey is here to help soothe the nervous system, release inherited patterns, and gently restore the emotional foundation that was missing. You are allowed to feel safe. You are allowed to feel supported. And you are allowed to rewrite the story of what love feels like. Let this journey hold you in the steadiness that you may have never known until now. And with all that being said, let the journey begin. Before we begin, I want to remind you that this sound healing journey is part of the Healing the Parent Wound collection. Each video in this collection includes a custom wheel of intention created specifically for the parent wound being explored in that specific journey. You'll find the link to the wheel for this particular journey in the description below this video. You may want to pause for a moment and spin the wheel to receive a relevant intention for your journey. Each intention is designed to gently support the emotional themes that may arise. Or, if it feels right, you can take a quiet breath and set your own personal intention when prompted during the journey. Something that speaks to what your inner child or emotional body is needing today. Allow the sound to meet you where you are. And when you're ready, we'll begin. Close your eyes and begin to settle into your body. Allow your breath to flow naturally, feeling the rhythm of your inhale and exhale. There is nothing to fix in this moment, only to feel and be. Now with each breath, bring awareness to the child within, the one who once lived in a home shaped by the presence of addiction. Perhaps there were moments of chaos, of inconsistency, of being unseen. Perhaps love felt unpredictable. Maybe you learned to tiptoe, to stay small, to take care of others before yourself. Breathe with that part of you now, not to relive it, but to let them know, I see you. I understand why you felt afraid. I understand why you had to be so strong. You didn't do anything wrong. You were just a child. Place a hand on your heart, and now allow your adult self, your present grounded self, to step forward. Feel your breath as a bridge between past and present, between what was and what is. Tell that younger version of you, I am here now. You are safe with me. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. Let me take care of you. With each breath, imagine wrapping your inner child in a soft blanket of compassion. Let them rest. Let them be held. And know that this sound journey is a space for both of you, your child self and your adult self, to receive healing, release old patterns, and welcome peace. Take a deep breath in and gently exhale anything you don't need to carry forward. Set your intention. Welcome back. Take your time returning to the present moment, gently noticing your breath, your body, your surroundings. This healing journey may have stirred deep layers within you, and that's okay. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to heal. As you move forward today, I invite you to continue offering yourself the care and steadiness you may not have received in childhood. Your healing is valid. Your path is sacred. If you'd like to go deeper in a private, supportive space, I offer one-on-one virtual sound healing sessions tailored to your unique needs and intentions. You can find the link in the video description below if you'd like to explore more personalized healing work with me. Until we meet again, may you walk gently with yourself. Bye for now. Now that you've completed your sound healing journey, it's important to give yourself space to integrate the shifts that have taken place, physically, emotionally, and energetically. Healing continues long after the session ends, and how you care for yourself afterwards can deepen and support that process. Here are a few simple recommendations to help you nurture yourself. First, consider taking an Epsom salt bath or foot soak. The magnesium in the salts help to relax muscles, release toxins, and ground your energy after the vibrational shifts you've experienced. Next, make sure to drink plenty of water. Sound healing works on the subtle energy body, and staying well hydrated helps to flush out any released energy and support the flow of new, revitalized energy throughout your system. If possible, I recommend refraining from alcohol or cannabis for at least 24 hours after the session. These substances can dull the body's natural processing and integration of the healing frequencies. Giving your body and mind time to stay clear will allow the work to settle more deeply. You might also want to sip on a soothing herbal tea, something like chamomile, peppermint, or lemon balm, to further relax the nervous system and keep your energy calm and centered. This is also a wonderful time to do some gentle journaling. Writing down any emotions, thoughts, visuals, or physical sensations you experience during the journey can provide clarity and insight. You may find that messages or intuitive nudges continue to arise as you reflect. Finally, allow yourself to simply rest and relax. Take it easy. Give yourself permission to slow down. Take a walk in nature or spend quiet time alone, whatever feels most nourishing to you. Trust that your body and spirit know exactly how to integrate this experience. Be gentle with yourself and know that the healing will continue to unfold in the hours and days ahead. My journeys are not designed for passive listening. They are energetic medicine, created with intention, precision, and care. Each one is meant to be felt deeply, not simply heard. Because of that, I strongly recommend listening to only one session a week. This may feel surprising at first, especially if you're drawn to dive in and explore multiple journeys. But healing through sound is not about intensity or quantity. It's about allowing the frequencies to settle, to integrate, and to gently restructure energy in the body and the nervous system. When you give yourself time between sessions, you allow the healing to take root. The days after a journey are just as important as the journey itself. This is when the frequencies continue working, behind the scenes, softening stored tension, clearing blockages, and awakening your body's natural healing intelligence. If you listen to too many sessions back to back, it can be overstimulating for your system, making it harder to feel the benefit of any one journey. Instead, make this a weekly ritual. Set aside time just for you. Light a candle, set an intention, and let the sound be the space of restoration and reflection. Notice what shifts in the hours and days afterward. Healing doesn't always look dramatic, but subtle changes are sacred too. Remember, the sound begins the journey, but the healing continues in the stillness that follows. I want to gently speak to something that can sometimes catch people off guard after a sound healing journey. It's called a healing crisis, or what's also known as a detox reaction. A healing crisis is a natural, temporary response that occurs as your body, mind, and energy systems begin to release what has been held, whether that's physical toxins, emotional blockages, or energetic patterns that no longer serve your highest good. During a sound healing journey, frequencies often reach deep into your nervous system, your cellular memory, even your subtle body. And sometimes what's stirred up doesn't release all at once. It rises to the surface in waves. You may experience emotional vulnerability, fatigue, headaches, muscle aches, vivid dreams, or even a flare in physical pain. Some people feel tearful, anxious, or irritable. Others might feel foggy or even slightly disoriented. These sensations can begin during the session or more often a few hours or even a day or two afterward. This response is not a setback. It's not something you need to fix or push away. It's actually your body's wisdom in action, clearing old residue, reorganizing your energy, and creating space for balance and renewal. Most healing crises last between 24 to 72 hours, though for some it may extend gently into a few more days, especially if the shift was profound or layered. It's important to avoid numbing what comes up with painkillers or quick fixes, unless, of course, you're managing an ongoing condition and your body truly requires support. Otherwise, when possible, allow the discomfort to move through you. Suppressing it can delay the release and prolong the healing process. Trust the process, trust your body, and trust the timing of your unfolding. Remember, breathe in and exhale slowly. After listening to one of my sound healing journeys, you may have experienced unexpected emotions rising to the surface. Feelings you didn't even realize you were holding. Maybe it left you with questions. Why did that feeling come up? What did that image mean? Perhaps you saw visions or symbols, heard a particular word or phrase, or felt something shift in a specific part of your body. These moments are meaningful. They aren't random. They're part of your inner landscape beginning to reveal itself. That's where Quiet Unfolding comes in. Quiet Unfolding is my integration support package created to gently guide you through the hours and days after a journey. It's here to help you process what surfaced, reflect on what's shifting, and receive extra energetic support as things continue to unfold, such as tarot insights and intuitive reflections based on what came up for you during the journey. Symbol interpretations for images, sensations, or visions that came through, either from your personal experience or what I observed if holding session for you privately. Integration practices to help your body settle and your energy ground, such as journaling prompts, breathwork suggestions, and gentle somatic tools and reading materials. Optional Bach flower remedy recommendations for emotional balance and nervous system support. This offering is available for a small fee. It's a way to go deeper, to feel seen, and to continue your healing journey with a little more guidance and care. Let the days that follow be sacred. Let the integration be intentional. Let it unfold quietly and in your own time.